There was an Irish leprechaun at the Irish wedding on him. I said, God, I can't believe that. They're always great. Right. You know, so I said, I go. I had a bit of trouble getting in the door because I didn't get an invite, you know, but here I am. Isn't it great? Are you enjoying yourselves, lads? Yeah, I can't wait an Irish wedding, Kissing and fighting and drinking. You can't wait. It's not a lovely crowd, I'd have to be honest with you. And here's the bride, and here she's a lovely young one. Oh my God, look at her. The sun's shining on that dress, it blinds you. What's your name? What sort of a bee doesn't make honey? It makes milk. A bee, a booby. And I hear the bride is only eating lettuce alone and no dressing. Is this true?
It could be very, very good.
God, he's a lucky man, all I can say. What do you think this means? Lovely. Yeah. What do you call a Spanish man coming out of hospital? Manuel. What does an 80-year-old woman got between her boobs that a 12-year-old doesn't have? Her navel. An 80-year-old woman, very frustrated old woman, goes into a bar and she says, she has a parakeet on her shoulder, she says, the first man that can tell me what sort of a bird is on my shoulder can have his wicked way with me. This fell to the corner goes, it's a crow. She says, near enough, come on with you. Oh God, it's great to see us all here, Irish faces, smiling and laughing. Very good.
And drinking.
And drinking, yeah. Talking about parrots, a fella he's looking after the grandfather's home, and he comes home and he says, where's me parrot? And the grandfather says, I cooked it, mate. He says, holy God, you did what? That's me prize parrot, he cost €800. He speaks 5 languages. The grandfather said, God, he should have said something. My pipe is broken. It's like the sexy bird goes into the old man's home and he goes up to this fella in the bed and he says, I'm here to give you super sex. And he says, I'd have the soup. Or where the HSE were onto the same ocean home and says, Jesus, you're ordering an awful lot of Viagra. Why are you using so much Viagra? And the head nurse says, it stops the old fellas rolling out of bed. What's the difference between an illegal immigrant and E.T.? E.T. eventually went home. Oh yeah. Is there any teachers here?
Yeah.
The teacher says, now children, I want you to bring in something medical tomorrow. So one little girl brings in a packet of scissors, and another little girl brings in a packet of sticking plasters, and little Johnny arrives a little bit late, and he's dragging this yoke behind him, you know, like this. And the teacher says, "Little Johnny, what's that?" She says, "It's an iron lung, sir." Or Miss, you asked us to bring in something medical. She says, "An iron lung? Where did you get an iron lung?" "Off me granddad, miss." "And what did your granddad say when you took that off him?" Oh yeah. Now that I'm getting married, you know, I have to know a few things about the old night time, you know that. So I read on the internet, what's the difference between erotic and kinky? Erotic is when you use a feather. Kinky is when you use a whole chicken. Three words to deflate a man's ego. What are they? Isn't he? There you go. Oh yeah.
And there's more.
What would you get if you crossed the Atlantic Ocean with the Titanic? What would you get if you crossed the Atlantic Ocean with the Titanic? The answer? Halfway. Oh yeah. There you go. It's the way you tell. What's the difference between snowmen and snow women? Snowballs. Yeah.
Marriage.
Oh, yeah, that one. Oh yeah. Sean, this is for you. How do you make your wife scream when you're making love? Ring her to tell her. It was actually this fella, back down in the 50s. I think he was from Ruski actually, and he can't get a job. He can't get the job over to Wisht at all, and he decides to go over to London and to see if he can get a bit of a start. And he sees this wage scale up on the platform, and it says, this is in Paddington Station, and it says, tell your weight, tell your height, tell your name, and tell your destination. Oh, gee, he says, isn't that a great joke? And he gets up on the weight scales and he puts in his shilling. Your name is John Smith, your height's 5'4", your weight's 10 stone, you're waiting for the 5:45 to Hammersmith. Oh my God, he says, isn't that fantastic stuff? So he stands backwards and he puts the money in over his shoulder. Your name is John Smith, your height's 5'4", your weight's 10 stone, you're waiting for the first 5:45 to Hammersmith. Oh my God, he says, isn't that unbelievable? So he stands on his head and he puts the money in with his toes. Your name is John Smith, your height's 5'4", your weight's 10 stone, you're waiting for the 5:45 to Hammersmith. Oh my God, he says, isn't that an unreal machine? And he looks across the road and he sees a second-hand shop. And he goes over and he gets a wig. And he gets makeup and a dress and high heels and stockings and the whole works. And he says to himself, God, I'll bait that machine, yeah, he says. I'll bait that machine. So he goes over and he puts in his money and he holds up his handbag like this, you know. And the machine goes, your name is John Smith, your height's 5'4", your weight's 10 stone, and with all your arse around, you're after missing the 5:45. say thank you very, very much to everybody who came today, and I know it cost you all a lot of time, effort and money to get here, and I really, myself indeed, appreciate in no uncertain terms for making the effort.
It's time now you departed out of here. We have a bit of serious parting to get going.
I got it.